We are the NSIO house, NSR, CBR. Yeah, so guess what's popping in here? Guys are working really hard. Hi guys. Hello. How's it going?
I think it's been a pleasurable experience the last 4 to 5 weeks now that the guys have been here working on the different aspects of the NSIO project already. And we have different teams set up at the same time. So we have teams working on the core of the NSIO one, which is the NSR, the National Social Registry, and we also have the Consolidated Beneficiary Register, and a mixture of guys, people internal, some external staff, all coming together, co-located, living together, working together to see that the work is done. I think the first 2 weeks was mainly laying the groundwork, trying to get things together, making sure that we have a proper foundation to which we could now build a proper application. Overall, I think the feel is that this is a method that works. Getting everybody together is really the way to go. Guys can sleep overnight, they can walk till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I wanted you to capture some guy upstairs sleeping just to show that it's real, it's not scripted, it's not synchronized. People get tired. I remember sometimes I'll come, maybe I go to the hangar for meetings, come back here, and then we have a coyote snoring, and then some other people just tired, but they wake up at night again and they continue the work. So it's just the way that works. And so there are daily stand-ups, almost on a daily basis. We have about weekly, we have myself coming in, we have the CTO coming in to walk through some of the applications, look at the shortcomings. We have Jekola coming in to look at his own project as a project owner. We have Dara staying over. I think Dara is the only person that stayed over out of the execs. And that's really stuff. Maybe I look forward to stay over one of these days. But pretty much it's been a pleasurable experience, and we look forward to delivering the value. And if they don't want to deliver the value, maybe some days to time up, I lock the door, I take the key, and when they come back. But when they say they are done, they will open the door.
VGG has been working with the National Social Investment Office to support with technology and project management services. We've been working on the project for over a year now, and so far we've been able to help in a number of areas. Particularly, the infrastructure projects to support the implementation has been running for about 3 months now. We have a team of 20 to 30 people working on 5 projects concurrently, which is probably the largest implementation project VGG has undertaken at a time. The project has run smoothly for the last 3 months, and the clients have had a couple of demos, and we hope to finalize 2 or 3 of those projects within the next 30 days. So there is a second component of the NSIO project, which is the work we are doing with the Government Enterprise Empowerment Program, called GEEP for short. The work we're doing with GEEP is actually a lot more detailed. We act as the Project Management Office, the Aggregator Management Office, and also the Technology Management Office. 3 different roles that we're paid for differently. That project has been doing quite well, and there's been a very good growth in terms of number of loans issued lately. So we expect that to ramp up significantly next year. A total of 150,000 plus loans have already been issued within the last 3 to 6 months, and we expect that number to grow to about 1 million over the course of next year. Across both projects, actually, for NSI, we've already generated about 289 million naira in revenue by the end of August, and EBITDA on that was about 211 million naira, which is very good for VGG. GEEP as well is generating 100 million in revenue per year, give or take a few. So across both projects, clearly we're doing between 300 and 500 million in revenue per year. So So you see, it's important that we sort of give all we can to support this, but more importantly is the lessons we've learned in terms of how we've had to execute, because we're being supervised by Accenture, and so it requires us to work at the highest quality, and professionalism needs to be demonstrated at all times. So I'm happy to inform everyone the project has been on track for the last 3 months. We've received all our payments from the clients to date at the times expected. We still have a lot of work to do, and we hope everyone will support the team in achieving its objectives. Thank you.
Really, we are pretty much dealing with quite experienced development team, those who have implemented projects similar projects in the past. So getting alignment with the team has not been difficult. One of the things that I think we actually spent time doing was scoping the project, architecting the project, which we had lots of brainstorming sessions together. Really, there had not particularly been any unexpected challenges, because fine, when implementing projects like this, we expect that while scoping, new requirements will come in, and which will have us bring everybody to the table, where we sort of look at the architecture and see how we can plug in new requirements. Yeah, those are just the sort of things that we experience during implementation of the project.
Yeah. The team is here to build a couple of projects we've called the Shared Infrastructure Project. They are supporting the work of the National Social Investment Office. Each project is focused on a particular infrastructure that is useful for their work. The NSR upgrade is basically upgrading an existing social register across the entire country. So the social register is basically a platform that contains, or a database of all the ones vulnerable within the country. There's also this consolidated beneficiary register, which is another project we're building. It's a database basically of everyone who has ever benefited from any social intervention within the country.
The experience has been good. It's been a learning curve for me. I've been learning more technical documentation, working together as a team with the EAs, the contract staff that have been working on the project. So it's been a very beautiful experience. We're working on a project that's going to be going nationally, scaled up nationally, and it's a big thing for us. So I think it's a really beautiful opportunity to be able to invest our time and do something worthwhile for the country.
Okay, so this is the garden data team at the NSIO house here. We've been having a fantastic time amongst the ton of work and things we've been trying to do. We pretty much have a team of teams, and that's because we are trying to leverage on the size of the team to accomplish more than one thing at the same time, and we've been very successful at that. Amongst what we're working on is the NSIO project, the reason why we're in this house, and our flagship platform product, the ETL. We at times codenamed it Garden ETL. Yeah. So it is pretty much something, a platform that takes anybody, any business, an individual, an organization from zero to analytics in 30 minutes or less. We're already on board, everybody, you can see. So we're excited about it. We are energized and we're driven. We definitely do not want to reinvent the wheel, but we believe we can change the world in our own little way. And probably starting from VGG. We are working on a program tracking tool, PTT. That's also another interesting piece. Pretty much, what else do we need to tell? BIR, yeah, the BIR piece. You see, I told you we have a lot of stuff happening within us. So the BIR piece is the business intelligence reporting module for the NSIO. project. Again, it's arguably the biggest. And we've made considerable progress on that.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Even though I've had some sleepless nights, but above all, it's been fun working with exciting people. Yeah, and we've been motivating each other one way or the other. So, yeah, it's been fun.
So the project has been quite interesting. I like the fact that it's a whole lot of things happening all at once, and I think the most interesting part is the kind of team we're working with. Everybody seems to be very sharp, and the devotion and the commitment of the team is also increasing to the speed of us, achieving those goals. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing the end of this project. To see, so then we can, pop the champagne.
Hi guys, we're leaving. Well done. Have a nice life working in this project. Okay. Bye. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, everyone. Bye, Jennifer. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Should I say bye bye? Bye guys, well done. Good job. It's good to see you guys at work. Yeah, so it's been fun, right? So guys, this has been it so far on NSIO, NSR, CBR, LSETF. Yeah. So yeah, I think we now have a little more knowledge of what's going on in the house, right? So all those questions that you were asking and you were wondering and scratching your head, what's going on? That's been it. It's been fun, and we actually wish them all the best. Yes. We'd like to see them back in the office real soon, and we hope that the CIB really makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's really what it's all about. So cheers.